Greetings everyone, I'm Evan Gullis and I welcome you on my channel. This is my list of top assault mechs in this game. Few caveats before we begin. This is my list based on my experience and numbers provided by Cauldron, and since they got it straight from the source, I consider them solid. Your mileage may vary. This will be the list of mostly medium range based mechs because this kind of builds offer the best return for the investments for both new and experienced players. Neither brawlers nor true snipers are new players friendly. Both are very hard to pull off properly if you play solo. If you don't know why, then ask someone. Maybe I will do a sniper or brawler list in the future, but this is not it. You could argue that assaults themselves are not that new player friendly, and there are some compelling arguments to say about the topic, but I will ignore those for today. It's my list. I can be as biased as I want to. Also, just because your opinion is different does not mean I'm Satan.
I'm a little more than that, Kevin.
If your best and most cuddly mech is not on the list, there are probably good reasons for it. You can tell me all about it in the comments. Oh, and another thing. Halfway through I realized there is no way I'm closing this list in 5 choices, and since I do not want this to be long and boring video, there will be a second part, probably maybe. I have attention span of brain damaged goldfish, so it might not happen.
I remembered what it said! I usually forget things, but I remembered it that time!
Anyway, you may want to hold your rage until the second part will go public. You see how cleverly I deflected all your angry comments? The second part of the video may never even realized, but hey, mechs I chosen today are best of the best in what they do, punishing people from range. Also, there are no lights on this list. It should be obvious from the title, but some people will still ask. Believe me, there will be no particular order of mechs. Also, this video is about me talking for several minutes straight, and there is no specific game here. Some gameplay in specific mechs, a lot of double kills, random mechs, whatever. So if you think that will be boring and you have attention span of goldfish, then this video might not be for you. Consider yourself warned. And now let's go. Executioner Sovereign. No surprise there. This is consistently the best mech in every game you will see it. If you like easy life, massive damage and a lot of kills, this mech is right choice for you. Seriously, Sovereign is the equivalent of saying power word kill, and before your opponent will finish saying power word what, it's all over for them.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
It's Omni-Mech, so you are rewarded with plethora of various hardpoints, very useful hardpoints. The chassis itself is hardwired with rather small engine, which on the upside allow you to mount absolute metric ton of stuff. With maximum armor you have 350 tons. For that reason, the best builds are ballistic based direct fire ones. Keep in mind that arms are lower than Snake's bottom. That makes some on paper grade builds a good but not awesome option. Quirks. Correctly combining omnipods give you massive defensive and offensive quirks. How's minus 25 ballistic cooldown sound for you? Or additional 100 points of armor spread over various components. That and more can be yours. Typical nice hitboxes of executioners, enhancing survival, and as already mentioned, you have a lot of armor. All of this gives you massive DPS combined with good alpha and staying power. The downside is very slow speed. At 48 km per hour, you are food for NASCAR trash. Do you feel the hint of disdain in my voice for any brain-dead Goombas who think he should follow his lights into maps spanning flank? No? Good. Don't get me wrong, flanking is totally viable thing. If Flight Pack do this, it's fine. They use their speed to create tactical advantage. But any heavy or assault that tries to do that deserves every bad thing he will ever experience in this game. Yes, I tend to be angry because I just got 1v4 by Light Pack, but my feelings are not directed at them. They did their job. It's my dumb-ass teammates I wish were set on fire. Yes, I'm biased. No, I do not care. let's move on. So slow speed. Slow speed of this battle mech may hinder both new and experienced players. And the fact that it's viable for MCs only, MechWarrior credits that is, well, if it would be viable for Comstar currency, it would get nerfed long time ago. Now the next pick might be controversial, but Warhammer 2C Mole. This is another mech that can be considered the best assault in the game. In my opinion, step down from Sovereign, but still, everything else will be on second place in comparison to those two. It easily competes with Farm Executioner for the best damage and most kills in every game it's present. It's just doing it in different way. You still say power word kill, and before your opponent will finish saying power word what? It's all over for them. But you are saying it in different accent. Hard points are fine. They allow you to mount into also something special, something that very few mech in the game can mount. Name of the game is 2 Hyper Assault Gauss Rifles 40, giving you ridiculous firepower from, well, 0 range to almost 1 kilometer. And that's optimal range, of course, not maximum. And no, this is not a true sniper. A Hyper Assault Gauss 40 is not a tailor-suited fight-moving medium mech at 1200 meters. Spread is too much at those ranges. This is not a DPS build, it's an alpha monster. Additionally, you have one, and I say this again, one build that is truly great on this mech. All the rest is meh. Even being the best can be boring if you have one build available for you. At least, by comparison, the rest of the builds are simply weaker than the twin Hyper Assault Gauss 40. Again, fine offensive quirks, and some but not huge defensive ones. Your armor is not made out of cotton candy, but don't try to solo Atlas. You will take a second place. You're way faster than Sovereign, but your hitboxes are slightly worse. Also, good luck reliably killing competent light player with your twin Hag 40. Your arms are wide and obvious. Good luck sneaking on somebody. On top of that, there is a Gauss mechanic. Some people can stand the delay, some do not care. The fact that it is available only for MechWarrior credits and playstyle it requires make this mech rather poor choice for a new player. Next couple of mechs are just about equal in results they deliver. So for some, all I will say from this point on will be kind of controversial. And this battle mech is again considered one of the best assaults around, Clan Bullshark. Offensive quirks are next to not existing, but defensively you are one of the best armored clan mechs in the game. Good, if not awesome hardpoints, and they are high mounted, which is nice. There are several strong builds for this battle mech. Ballistic energy, you name it. Most, but not all, are direct fire pinpoint builds. You hit like Angron from 40k and can take this shot like overpowered anime character. This mech have plot armor. For the downsides, it's a wide battle mech and not exactly agile, so you need to be mindful of that. Also, it's available for MechWarrior credits only. Again, this is why I do not consider it exactly as two previous ones good choice for the new players. Bullshark 6. Oh hey, look, it's another Bullshark. What a coincidence. Same story as before, but in a sphere version. Bullshark 6 is considered by many as the king of the battlefield, thanks to the massive damage numbers and staying power it's bringing to the battlefield. Yes, it's consistently nerfed every patch lately. No, it didn't change a thing. If you need someone to die because of bad case of exploding, this mech is definitely for you. Again, it's the same chassis as the clan Bullshark, so hardpoints are great. Slightly, marginally sturdier, but visibly slower than its clan counterpart, and I do mean slow. In a sphere, stuff weighs a lot more than fancy schmancy clan tech. Arguably, in a sphere, ballistic weapons are better than their clan counterparts. Best builds are direct fire ballistic and energy mixes. They are slightly different, but equally great. And this one is available for Sibbles, Comstar money. So in my opinion, this is the best assault mech you can get as a new player. It's not better than previously mentioned, but you can get it right away, without any real money or MechWarrior credits investments. Now this will become slightly controversial. There are at least 15 to 20 battlemechs I rate almost the same. I stress the word almost. I stress it again before someone starts war in the comments. And I don't have time or inclination to name them all, so I will be cherry picking. They are almost as good numbers-wise as bullshark 6, even if on paper they should be worse. Depending on the situation, bullshark 6 would win 1 versus majority of them, but in wider battlefield context, they may be even better for various reasons. Now, since we do not want this to be 2-hour video, I will cherry pick few of those and talk about them. Fafnirs, mostly because Fafnir 5 for its sweet ECM that didn't quickly give you almost magical power, but 5B, 5E and 6R are almost as great. They have better offensive quirks than bullshark 6. Actually, they have amazing offensive quirks. They also have ridiculous defensive quirks. More armor than an Atlas over side torsos. Yes, they have more armor. I am not kidding. They have more armor on side torsos than Atlas. Dedicated brawler beast from nightmares. You can tank for days in Fafnirs. Hardpoints? Many and greatly positioned. High and usually with great conversions. What are your choices in terms of builds? Yes. Whatever ballistic energy mix you want, Fafnirs have you covered. You can have massive, and I do mean massive DPS, or equally obnoxious alpha builds. Sleipnir. Yes, I rate Cyclops Sleipnir almost as high as bullshark 6. No, I am not insane. If you do not believe me, check it yourself. Overall numbers in terms of win and lose, damage, kill and death, survival, are very similar for both of them. Yes, for real. Why? Well, you can fight it over in the comments. Sleipnir is slender, have great hitboxes and very high mounted weapon hardpoints in the torsos. Convergence is on another level. You have better offensive quirks than bullshark 6, but less armor, which is normal. There are battleships with less armor than bullshark 6. Nerfs in every patch notwithstanding. There are few good ballistic builds for Sleipnir, but 4 Ultra Autocannon 5 is the king. Seriously, it's hard not to do 1000 damage every game with it. Sadly, it's available only for MechWarrior credits, therefore not really accessible for new players from the get-go. Stalker War Emu. Now that's a shocker, having Gullis try to sneak a stalker into top assault mech video. Calm yourself, young padawan. Remember, anger leads to hate and hate leads to something who cares.
I sense much fear in you.
Now jokes aside, according to numbers, War Emu have similar statistics as Bane and Sleipnir. Yes, I have the power of statistics to back me up here, so you can choke on whatever argument you wanted to bring. I stress the word almost again. What War Emu brings on the table is plethora of hardpoints in very narrow chassis. Your hitboxes are great, and thanks to narrow profile of Stalker, convergence is godlike. Quirks? Now, as I mentioned somewhere, probably in other videos, Stalkers are not made to be broken. So the rule is, if you have amazeballs hardpoints like those on Stalkers, your quirks are minimal. What you get is nice survival. Not on the level of anime bad character like some of the previously mentioned, but still some. You can have 20 or more different builds here and they all work great. Previously mentioned mechs have like 2, 3, 4 max good builds. This Stalker have all of the builds. Bullshark needs all that armor. War Emu just as Sleipnir can spread a lot of damage all over the various components without losing anything. Just watch your torsos closely. This mech is almost exclusively torsos. Don't twist, just wiggle your nose a bit and you'll be fine. Still, Bullshark will tank more than Stalker and Cyclops and it have more weapons. So don't try to 1v1 it. You will take a second place. And that's it for today. Don't rage too much. I know half of you just lost your breath from fury. Other half already smashed keyboard in anger. Calm yourself, or don't, I'm not your father. Yes, this is it for today. Your favorite assault mech may not be mentioned. That's right, I skipped close to 20 assault mechs you can for various reasons classify as S or A tier. What you gonna do about it? You can't unwatch the video, can you? I guess you will have to wait for part 2 if I ever do it. I mean, maybe then all the Annihilators, Atlases, Marauders, Direwolves will be mentioned. Maybe even Longbow 7, who knows? As mentioned previously, I skipped a lot of mechs that I rate almost as high as those mentioned before. But until the second part, I bid you farewell. See you later, everybody.